I'm back in Leipzig. Yeah, ready for the next leg of the journey. Don't know how many days I'm going to get in this time around. I've got plans for the next couple of days, and then I'm just going to see what happens with the weather and so forth. So today looking at something around the 20 kilometre mark, and I'm looking forward to it. I've been on the train since 7:30 this morning. It is roughly 10:30 now. Just got off the train, had a coffee, and I'm taking the slight detour around the park rather than just going straight ahead up the street. Okay, let's get moving. I got totally fed up with the official way. It was just leading me straight along the main road. I know it connects up with the park eventually, so I added a little bit of mileage, probably about 500 meters or so, cut directly across to the path, because later it does this, comes together. So the autobahn's just off to my left, so it's a little bit noisy, but at least there's trees around me, and whilst there's tarmac at the moment, there are occasions when I've actually got dirt underfoot, which is pleasant. The sun is shining, the jacket is off. It's a beautiful day for a walk. Alrighty, so I have just rejoined the official part of the way, and I have just seen my first arrow of the day. Somebody's gone to the effort to put one on a local pole. Now, I'm not saying that there weren't any before, but the way I kind of meandered around on and off the route, hardly surprising I haven't seen any. And I have to say, there's so many stickers plastered all over the poles here that it's not really surprising. Oh, that's a welcome sight. Mussel shell and 2 arrows. It's interesting coming out of town. There seems to be far more arrows on the outskirts. It was pretty good coming into town from memory. Lots of arrows and shells, etc. But coming out, I've seen very, very few. Possibly, as I mentioned before, because there are just so many other things plastered all over the poles, and because I didn't always stay on the route. But it's a really good feeling to have my friends back again. As you can see, I've now got to the lake. Didn't even know Leipzig had a lake, but it does. I think it might be time to have a bit of a snack and a little break. short little piece through the very outskirts of town. Can still hear it in the distance. And back onto this. Very mixed, bit of dirt, bit of tarmac. Looks like a bit of gravel and so on up ahead. The poles are out. I'm pretty much halfway through the day. According to mappy.cz, if I continue at my current pace, I'll arrive by 3. So I think I'll slow down a bit and make another break or two. It's supposed to be a quiet, easy first day. So, and it's just so pleasant. Down to my t-shirt because it's probably around 12 degrees. And when you're on the move, merino t-shirt, well, when I'm on the move, merino t-shirt is all I need. Didn't really expect to get my feet wet today. Thank you to whoever put these sticks down. Ha! Great job. This, however, is going to take more than 1 or 2 sticks. Bugger. The detour is going to add quite a bit. This is one of those days I wish I'd brought my sandals with me. I'd have just gone through. Here goes nothing. Ugh, this is cold. Hardly surprising. There was a -3 degree frost this morning. Well, I did it. Cold. Now I've got to get my feet dry, and I'm not carrying a towel because I'm not staying in any albergues. So that's a bit of a nuisance. My feet are soft as anything because we're just coming out the other side of rather a cold winter, and my feet have not yet had the chance to toughen up. Oh well, I got through it, that's the main thing. Time to sit down, not on you, my friend, and dry off. Well, that was interesting. Overall, the water got over my ankles, so what would that be, 8, maybe even 10 centimetres deep in parts. Wasn't too long, 50-60 metres long or so. Rather cold, no towel, but fortunately I've got my long merino socks on because it was so damn cold this morning, and they dried my feet off really well. So the tops are now wetter than the bottom, which is kind of ironic, but they'll dry off pretty quickly in this a day like today. Dry feet, dry shoes, always a good thing. This is a road to nowhere. Well, kind of appears that way. I've seen a couple of cyclists, but cars don't appear to use this. Curious. Good for me though. I realised that this was running parallel to that bit of road I was on. And as I don't know if you've been watching me for a while, you'll know I much prefer to have dirt under my feet than tarmac. Well, as you can see, I'm back into town. Little old side street, just one car so far. It was a pleasant stretch through the woods. Not actually too far from my destination now. Oh, this is the outskirts of Böhlen, or Böhlen. Officially, the Jakobsweg goes to my left. My accommodation's only just over a kilometre straight ahead. Oh well, I'll stay with the way. Even if it does look like I'm going to add anything from half a kilometre to a kilometre to the day. Still, I was complaining about it. Well, I was saying, I wasn't exactly complaining, that it was a short day, so I guess I shouldn't really complain, should I? Well, this is the official turn off into town, and I was right. It's adding a chunk. 800 metres. And when you consider that I've got to come back out this way tomorrow morning, that's okay. It was definitely more pleasant than walking along the main road. Quite looking forward to something to eat. I brought my lunch with me, but I've never actually bothered to stop for it. Well, this is my little room. It really is a little room. I knew it was a Dach Zimmer, or a attic room with a single bed. It is, after all I've paid for. Still lovely and clean. All the room I need. Decent shower. Toilet, and it's the end of the day. I'm going to sit down, have something to drink, and eat my bun, because I'd save it for tomorrow if it was ham and cheese or something, but it ain't. It's smoked salmon, got some lettuce there by. I think I'm going to enjoy it. See you later.